Welcome back to Tabletop Plays, and I'm Scott Kegler, and we are here with
Aurelie.
And we today are jumping into our two-player series, where we are going to be playing two different games today. Previously, there's just been card games that we've been playing, but today we're actually going to be doing two smaller board games, specifically two-player games that are built just for us. So this is really head-to-head games where we'll be going at it. This first one and our second game are both actually have similar design and artists. We've got Bruno Cathala is involved with both games today. And also Vincent Dutrait. So you're going to see some very pretty games, one of my favorite artists in the hobby. So you can see this gorgeous cover here on Lord of the Rings Duel. It's not clear enough that it's a dual game. It's all big letters there in the middle for Middle-earth. And for my favorite fact, we do our fun facts. I think my favorite fact about the Middle Ages. We'll go with that.
Okay.
So I'll hit you with that one out of nowhere. Favorite Middle Ages fact. You know, and actually they had animals were tried sometimes in the Middle Ages. That was a real thing. In France, they would dress them up like people for their court dates. So
I'm choosing to believe this, whether or not it's real. Middle Ages, notably after the early ages and before the late ages.
Exactly. Little known fact.
That's it. That's all I'm going. We're moving on.
Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, this is going to be a nice light head-to-head. I say light. These are actually very, both games are going to have a lot of fun friction in them. This first one here, if you haven't heard about Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle-earth, it's actually a re-implementation, a redesign of Seven Wonders Duel, also a good two-player game.
One of my favorite games.
And without saying anything bad about it, I think this is, in fact, an improvement on that design. And if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, you also have that fun IP attached to this game, too. So what we're trying to do in Lord of the Rings Duel is one of us is playing representing the Fellowship, and I am over here the Sauron, forces of darkness over here, and we are both trying to accomplish one of three things to win this game. The game is primarily a drafting and set collection game, so we're going to be drafting cards one at a time to either accomplish the Quest of the Ring. So you're going to see loud, thunderous noises off camera if you didn't hear that. That's part of the ambiance here that we're going for. But for the Quest of the Ring, when the Fellowship moves, this whole tracker is going to keep moving all the way to Mount Doom. An
absolutely gorgeous component, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I love this so much.
It's so silly, but it's so simple, but so effective. So we see we have Sam and Frodo right there. They're going to keep moving that way, and if they get to the end first, the Fellowship will win. However, if the Ring Wraiths keep moving this way and they capture them, then Sauron will win. That's one way the game can end. Another way the game can end is one of us could rally the support of the 6 different races in the game. So you'll see these green cards here. They represent, over here, we've got, I believe that's men, dwarves, hobbits, elves, wizards, and Ents. Thank you. So if you collect all 6 of them, very Pokemon style, I guess, for collecting your Lord of the Rings characters here, races. If you have all 6 of them, that's another way to win the game immediately. And the third way to win is by conquering Middle-earth. So that's represented here on the map. So you've got a quick set collection, a journey, kind of almost like a tech track we're moving up, or area control. So if you have all presence in all 7 areas here, you win the game immediately. The game's over. So sad if that results in the Fellowship dying, which I think is going to happen in this playthrough.
I refuse. Scott's hoping he gets his first win.
Yeah, I lost all of our
game.
prior games, so this is so we always love an underdog.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, exactly.
Sauron always goes first in each of the eras of the game. We're going to be playing 3 times. You're going to see this tableau change in the second and third act of the game, but always go first and start with a little less money. We also both start with 2 of our little infantry units on the board here, and we'll be adding them as we go throughout. Mm-hmm. There are 6 different types of cards you're going to see in the game. The blue are always going to represent the movement of the Quest of the Ring. You'll see Gollum is on most of those cards. There's also this set collection here. These are basically influence you have to pay off other cards. There's going to be, I already pointed out, the races. There's these cards that affect military movement, so we can move our little units on the board. And there are purple cards that will show up later. I'll explain when one of those arrives, what that means. And there's also here these little tower tiles here. We can build these to add towers and have other kind of game-breaking abilities. They're very expensive, as everything's cost is represented by these symbols on the cards.
And as a reminder, for the chat and not me who forgot, a difference between this and Seven Wonders Duel is you do not take a card from the board when you build one of the towers. Is that correct?
Yeah. So you have you basically have one of two choices in your turn. You can either take a card or build a tower.
Okay.
Build a tower tile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's effectively the game. We'll talk through it as we go through. There are some kind of expense cheat codes in the game where we certain things will let us, by having a card, can build another card for free, and we'll explain that as we're going through it.
And then gold substitutes resources that we do not have.
Basically, yeah, as a wild of a resource you don't have, but you always have to otherwise pay the resource. So Evil will go first here, and
just like in real life.
Just like in real life, yes, exactly. So I will take this blue card here, one of the ring cards, and then my gallop over here to the next spot as I move everything.
Interesting.
With my fat fingers. And so that, and yep, go ahead.
We'll take one of these. I love getting economy started first in this game.
Just like real life, just like that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now, give an example of this. I'm going to take this card. It does have a cost associated with it. I do not have that anywhere in my tableau. So I will pay the 1 coin, but then I get to take this card. And then what happens whenever that is revealed, correct, those will flip over. So that's how we're going to see the cards that are face down as they come up through the game. I move up again, closer and closer to gathering up my hobbits.
So it's interesting, as soon as somebody starts to get a lead in a thing here, I sort of immediately write it off. I'm like, okay, this is no longer a win condition for me. This is a lose condition for me. And we'll deal with that later.
It's interesting, too. Sometimes these are usually kind of a hot commodity in the game, the races, so like having them so late. And there's also always going to be 3 cards that are not in the tableau, which could be another one of the races. Yeah, you made things interesting. I'm going to take this because I love some fisticuffs, I guess.
No.
So we've got more economy cards here. They probably have an actual name that I'm forgetting, but
I'm gonna. So it's interesting. I could take this heart right now and lock you out of.
But you would also give me options of seeing cards.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yeah. I like being able to sort of control what you have to choose from. So
yeah, it's a good strategy. Also, if you're ever short on cash in the game, because these are the nice wilds, in each act, we could also take a card and not add it to our tableau and just discard it, and you'll get coins equal to the act. So the first one, you get 1 coin, 2, 3. I don't love giving you great options either, so we're going to do that.
One of the few things I really like about... Take that one. One of the few things I like about Seven Wonders Duel over this one specifically is the way burning cards work. Wild. Okay.
I want me a human there, so I've got a nice human.
I will keep working on my economy.
And these are going to flip. Wow, we just apparently I shuffled really weird, and it's all economy cards first. I am not happy with my options here, but I'm going to take the cash. So I take this, very simple. I get 2 coins.
Wild. So we've got some interesting things. If I want to, I'm basically deciding right now whether I want to keep
or hate draft.
What's that? What are the? Is there a word I can call the green cards that aren't race cards?
Oh, you don't want to play a race card? Okay.
I think I'm gonna keep these open as an option for me.
Okay. Another thing with the green cards is when you have 2 of the same kind. So when you get your second one, it really won't happen until the next act. When you get a second one of the same type you have, you get to take these fun little tiles, which are also a little bonus power.
Yeah.
And when you get your first set of 3 different ones, you also get to grab one from each and select one of those, which when that comes up, we'll go through that again. Ugh, I'm going to take the cash.
Wild.
Again. Well, you know what? It costs.
Absolutely.
It's very expensive being evil, and
absolutely refuses to
take that crown.
to take any economy at all.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Remember, I haven't won this yet, so
I wonder why.
Don't take any of this as.
I'll take this. I was literally sitting there like, what are the odds he leaves the economy for me? Wild. He's crazy.
Oh, and they get a coin back. So there's certain awards when you land on them, you will also get there. Oh, those are both cool options.
Yeah.
And they're both free for you, right?
Yeah, they are both free for me. I'm gonna take.
Oh, that one's. Oh no, you have a book. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. No, believe it or not, take the gold again. Do it. Do it. I dare you.
I'm not opposed to it, but I also don't want to give you the 3p on the green cards we're saying because we're more comfortable with that.
So what Scott is admitting here is that he's a coward.
That as well. That is a very well-known fact that
I get to place one on either or of these.
Correct. So the way the red cards work is, yes, it'll have a number of units, and the first act is generally always one, and you can place them in one of the two units.
Mm-hmm.
If one of us already has a unit there, you'll see us doing it throughout the game. They cancel each other out.
Yep. And we'll both take 2 gold.
Yeah, because you'll end up with that card. And that's an act. So what happens next is we just take the next, I believe, shuffle, but I'll just double check. Shuffle. Yeah. This is my copy, so I will riffle because I feel like it. You might cringe at that, but this is my money, so.
Literally, I do it with every one of my board games. And everyone I'll ask people, like, am I okay to do this? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I forgot that you were planning on selling this for market value when you were done. That's my bad.
Well, like, and it really only comes down for me, it's the same thing with, like, sleeving card games. It's about value or scarcity of the game. Like, if I paid a lot of money, sometimes I'd be like, okay, I'm going to sleeve this.
Yeah.
Or if shuffling is constant, sometimes I'd prefer just to have...
Well, and tragically, people who have been watching the earlier card game streams, the earlier 2-player streams, got to see me playing with Riftbound cards when they were worth, like, money, all unshuffled, or all unsleeved. I jump scared Chris with a $60 card in my deck, unsleeved, and he was like, no.
We're going to play the next time with Cheetos. We're getting a head shake over there from Heather.
Visceral gut reaction from Heather.
Ugh, that is not cheap for me.
It's free for me.
It's free for me, actually, also, because I have the human mark as well for that, so I can...
But you also don't need that one to win. It's just...
But it will get me 2, which I want to do that, because then I get to take the top 2 human tokens here, look at them, and come up with what I want to take. I can never remember the iconography on these, so we have this very nice, and thank you any designers that ever do this. This is fantastic. Very helpful. Which one do I want? Humans.
I love that you're making a decision here, so I can focus on something else.
Yep. So I have 2 options here, and I place it the one back. When you just... Ooh, yeah, I'm going to take that one. So I place the other one back. So what I took is I'll do this open because it's nice. It's a nice, friendly, dueling, vicious, friction-filled game. But I took the human ability. Whenever I discard a card I talked about to get rid of it, I get double the money.
Wow. Okay.
So it's another way for me to have a nice cash flow here.
So...
You think about building a tower?
Yes. So what is the Mordor tower ability?
So you get to add a tower in Mordor of your color, and no units, but you get a tower there. And then you can look through all the discard cards and choose one and play it.
Okay, I will spend 2 coins.
Yeah, that's a hot one. I was looking at it too.
I
slept on that.
Absolutely wanted to take that from me, and I get to take anything from any of the discard?
Yeah, from whatever acts. Yep.
Okay.
So you just look at all those, take one of those cards, and you get to play it for free.
Yeah. So, God, the double, the 2 hearts is kind of crazy, but I also don't really need that one. And taking another green card, sounds pretty good. There's not a lot of rings available for you, so I'm not super worried about that. So yeah, we'll just take another green card for free.
And then the rest of those go back to their individual discards. There you go. Very exciting stuff. So I'm actually similarly going to be buying a tower, but I don't have all the resources, so mine's going to be very expensive.
Yes.
And I'm going to be buying the Linden Tower. This is going to I will add to Linden. It's that blue one right there.
Yeah.
And then I get to choose the top of 2 of any one of these and then choose one to keep. Is what the little badge means, and it's not the one I wanted. So I'm just gonna stop playing. I'm gonna go home.
Yep, understandable.
I go with this one, which lets me, whenever I take a blue card, I get to place a unit in any region I want. So that is, yeah.
I'm going to take 4 gold. I've got a strategy here. I actually feel extremely good about where this game is right now.
Okay.
Not something you want to hear your opponent say across the table.
I can't afford that elf, and I don't want you to have it. So I'm going to take it and discard it for 4 gold.
Nice.
Because I'm petty.
I'm going to... I want to take this beforehand. So I get this for free because I've got...
Yep, you have
all the
the
requisite
chaining
symbols.
symbol. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put 2 in London. Hello there.
This Mike is making the area control very interesting for me over here.
Yeah, no, I actually have a decent line to it. But it's a
I'll use it
handicap.
as my excuse when I lose.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the plan. You know what? I'm going to take this nice cheap book.
If that gets
And that
revealed.
gets revealed.
Cool.
Gives another crown there.
I'm going to spend 4 gold to buy a tower.
There's a lot of tower building
So
over here.
it's 1 gold because I already own a tower.
Correct. So you always pay the cost of your existing tower. So you have 1
Yep.
plus
And then
whatever.
2
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
sneaky symbols and 1 for the crown.
And you get to place a tower and 3 units in Rohan. Yeah.
Rohan.
Whatever.
Okay, sir. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
And suddenly the game has gotten very dangerous for Scott as he realizes what's going on.
Yeah. I really need to get some peeps in there. I'm going to discard. No, I'm gonna take it. Take it straight.
Wild for you to even consider discarding that, to be completely honest.
No, I don't. I mean, not usually the way I play it, but
let's see. I'm trying to think.
no, just act.
I'm trying to think if
no reason
I
to
can
act.
just win here. Not like this turn, but before we even get to Act 3.
It's aggressive. It's very aggressive.
It's kind of how I am. I'm going to take the 3 gold.
And if you want to condense your cards down a little bit too, just so we can see them a bit better to the left. I don't know if you can.
To the left.
Yeah.
Can I have the gold card?
Yes, you may have that gold card. I'm gonna buy that for 1 gold. Reveal this card. How we doing? Better? That's back to you.
It's back to me.
Yeah, I just bought a couple of gauntlets. 'Cause feeling spicy.
So this is interesting. We're going to be in a race to...
What you thinking?
I'm thinking about the fact that neither one of us wants to take this.
That is true. That is
And
a
so I'm
true
going to get
fact.
it regardless.
Mhm.
So I might as well get it now.
Okay.
So I'll spend the gold to take it.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. I am going to take this and spend 1 to do that. And that's going to let me place 2 units here, which is really just going to be 1 unit.
Gonna remove mine. Understandable.
Yeah, that's how. Did you already take a card?
No, not yet.
Got it.
I revealed this one.
Got it. Thank you.
So, suddenly there's a game happening again.
Oh, wow. This is aggressive.
I
So we have an arrangement. We're friends outside of the stream, but not during
Believe
the
it or
stream.
not.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, actually, go watch the Zuvada stream. You're the only person who is friends with me at all.
What's a social game? Any social game, I'm everybody's friend. That's my tactic.
Understandable.
I'm Switzerland.
I think I've got to pay a gold, but I do take this.
Nice.
And then I take 2 off the top for the Hobbit.
Because you have hobbits, correct. So you'll be able to snag the feather should be in there. Cause
What is the feather?
It is a wild of the races.
symbols.
So that would give you 4, I believe, of
Yes.
the the 6.
Which makes that an immediate problem for you.
It does. It kind of shuts that one down a little bit for me because, well, I mean, it's difficult for you too because I blocked humans from you, or the race of men, as the Tolkien would say. He wasn't very progressive. Oof, I don't love any of that. I'm gonna do this and pay 2 for that. Wait, no, I do not have the freebie on that.
No.
But I get 2. And he was running the running wraiths. Awful lot of cards out there.
Yes, there are. I'm gonna pay 1 to get this for more economy. Would have been helpful earlier.
Snazzy, like it. I'm gonna discard that for 4 money.
Interesting.
I couldn't afford to build it, and I don't want you to have it.
You know, that's fair.
And look at that. I got so much money again.
I'll take this one for free.
I am going to discard this one for 4 money. Because I'm just being petty now.
He's got money.
Yeah. Sauron's, but no property. You've got the property, so.
Yep. No kidding. I don't want to spend gold on anything here, realistically.
You could just discard for 2.
I could. The thing is, I want money to be able to buy tower when it comes out next turn. And I have like enough symbols that I'm not really.
Does my wealth intimidate you? Is that what's happening?
Delete this for
2 money.
For 2.
I'm gonna build this for free from a previous card. So, and I get
for free.
Yeah, because I have the matching symbol for it, and I get to place a unit for free, and I get to place another unit because of my ability here.
Nice.
I'm gonna go like this, and now I just got fun again.
Well, I get this for free, and I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, and then I'll take my guy back though. Thank you.
I was gonna eat him.
And that's me for another ring. Getting awfully close to those little hairy feet, by the way.
Excuse me?
The hobbits. I don't know enough information about your feet that we don't need to bring up on the stream. So, all right. So that's Act 2 out of the way. We're jumping into Act 3. So this is a very snappy game for 2 players. Whenever anybody's asking for like a couples game or 2 friends that just want to, if you like to kind of play games and just knock out like 4 in a row, like this is a perfect game for that.
Absolutely fantastic. The first time we played this for practice, again, 7 Wonders Duel, the game this is based on. One of my favorite games of all time. As soon as we played this for practice, as soon as you brought it up as like this was an option, I was like, "What? You're telling me it gets better?"
Yeah.
It's such a good game.
I always forget this last one because it's a little less. Okay, now I remember. I'll get there eventually. I'm a grown-up too.
It's crazy. I never would have guessed.
I am short. Okay. I may have been a little zealous with my placement on this one. Yep. Just gonna make it. There we go. As Heather scolds me.
The arrow there on the...
It's a movement, a troop movement.
Yes, okay. Is it a single troop, or is it one movement from a place to another?
I wouldn't worry about it too much because I'm about to buy it.
Understandable.
So that's 2. I've got the fist, I've got the book, I've got the crown, so I've got to pay the heart, and 1 for the my pre-existing tower. I just really don't want you to have it.
It's rough. There's a lot of things you really don't want me to have.
Yeah, but I'll take this because it's going to basically get me 5 money, which is amazing. And I'm going to get a tower over here.
How much does it spend?
No, a tower over here. I already spent.
You spent and got it back.
Yeah, well, because you get 5 money back for doing
it's
it.
the same. I'm just making. I didn't know if you needed 1 or something.
I need 5 because I only spent 2 because I had the symbols to pay for it.
Oh, okay. So you need 5.
I need 5 money, and I get 1 troop movement, which I actually don't know if I'm going to take because
Okay, it still is relevant to me though. Is it a single movement or is it a single unit moves one?
single unit moves one space.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't move like a whole group together.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's relevant. No, I think I'm... No, because I don't like that either. I think I'm good. That might have been a mistake, but that's my build.
Wild. Okay.
Again, I like the game. I didn't say I'm good at the game. So if you're watching this now or in the future and you want to yell at me, please add a comment about how dumb I am and what I should have done differently in the game.
Yes.
I will certainly read them and cry over my my breakfast.
So what I'm gonna do is spend 4.
Uh-huh.
1, 2,
Build
1,
a tower?
2. Yeah. To build this tower,
Got it.
which seems a little strange.
No, I'm sure you have a plan.
These guys, these 2 over here, and then I get 2 movements of 1,
Yep.
which we're gonna do.
You can at least knock me off the map for sure. A lot of me off the map anyways.
1 here, which cancels this
Yep.
out. And another 1
Yeah, that's
for here.
makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, this is what I'm going to do. So I am going to take this card for free because I have the fire. Golem make fire. And I get to move here twice, and that's going to let me actually take another turn. That little symbol there.
Okay.
Which is why I'm doing that. Ooh. Well, I was going to do something different, and now those are all bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, those are all bad. Well, that one's less bad for me because you don't need units there. Oh, and I get to place a unit for taking a card. So we're going to go and just knock you out.
Okay.
And now, it'll be 1, 2. So it cost me 4, 5, 6 money. Yeah, I've got the cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Build another tower. Here. And
Delete a gray card?
yeah, I guess the double mask. Thank you. So that's what that symbol means. I can get rid of a gray card.
Yeah.
And I get a ring movement. Back to you. That was a very exciting turn. Yay.
3, 4. Losing the double mask wasn't fantastic for me.
You know what? I thought so. That and it's a creepy mask, so I just wanted to get rid of it.
True. I'm gonna delete this for 3 gold.
That's savage. What did that wizard ever do to you? Oh, now we're getting into interesting. So I said at the beginning, purple cards only come up in the 3rd act, and they are probably the meanest card, and they're usually delete units and move your own units. So they are not the most helpful for me in this moment, but I can do it for free, which is always attractive. Yes. That doesn't help me at all, though. But it helps you a lot.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, these are all good for you. So, like, I think double movement, you could do it, couldn't you? Yeah, you could. Ugh. Brother. Okay, yeah, well, this is not going well for me. I can play that one for free. I'm going to get rid of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have 2 movement. I hate it, but I'm not going to take the movement because
Wild.
it hurts me too. Like anywhere I move off of is So that's back to you.
Okay.
Can you do it?
So I mean, it's not game here yet.
It's close. It's very close.
It is.
Orly's had really been hitting me hard on the map over here, so.
From the moment we started and you started taking blue cards, you took blue cards, you took 2 green cards, and I was like, okay, so I'm winning by the map this game.
Yeah. I mean, there's only 3, but usually it's a bit of a tug of war on 2 of the 3. I will say this is usually, in my plays of this, the sneakiest one, because it's really hard to forget, like, wait, because you're both there. Because you could have a tower and they could have units there at the same time. So it just sometimes gets away from you. And you're so kind of seduced by what card am I choosing, you sometimes it gets away from me, at least me when I'm playing.
So there's something.
There's a nice 5 money there. Although
yeah, right, exactly. No, I'm gonna spend 1 gold to
drop 3 units in where I have my tower.
This one, I'm thinking about it. It's annoying that I have to.
Yeah.
But I do.
Yeah. Yeah, because you keep killing your guys, or vice versa.
Yep.
So you just need to get into Gondor and I'm not even gonna try that one. The green one.
And the green one.
The other green one, the leaf one.
Pick a card, any card.
There's a bunch of Tolkien people like in the comments yelling at us. Which one do you need more?
Right.
I think you want the movement more. So as much as this is not a fun...
You delete one of my gold with that, right?
I do. I'm going to delete your gold.
Obnoxious.
And I can move twice, which I'm not going to do. Yep, that's it for me.
Crazy. I will get this one for free.
Yeah.
And put 3 units to Gondor.
Look, I just threw with such disdain throwing my unit away. I thought we were friends. Yeah, I can take that. Can I get 5 money that I won't get a chance to spend this game because there's no towers to buy anymore? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So there's a part of me. No. I need to delete this for 3.
Yep, you need to not let me have that. That is a correct statement. Ugh, and I need you not to have that.
Which you can.
Can I afford it? I can't. Oh, what am I?
You're stacked.
It's like vacationing with a rich friend. Can we? That's 3 units in the place over here that we don't know what that's called.
And forest of some kind.
You can tell we're both like very, very passionate about the Middle Earth. How did this card get taken out of there? Did I just do that wrong?
Oh my gosh, did you?
I don't think that card was available. How did it get flipped? Am I crazy, or was this card here?
1, 2.
Oh no, there's 2 cards. That's right.
Yep.
It was right. It's the goofy array. This is why one always messes me up. I was not cheating.
So, it's interesting.
This time.
I've got a bit of an issue here.
Why?
I mean, not especially. I'll take this.
Yep, that hurts.
Costs a gold.
Just a little bit. I don't want that gold card at all. I guess I'll take the wizard because you're close.
Flip it.
Don't
Do I win?
Remove
a troop. I mean, it's not bad for me.
It's not bad, and it gets rid of 2 of my gold. It limits my options. I mean, I'm just going to get 5 gold back.
Yeah, there's something.
Do you need money or no?
There's nowhere that you.
Oh, you can actually take this one for free.
Yes, there's nowhere that you removing 1 troop from me actually makes me that upset.
No.
So yeah, I will just
take 5 money. Yeah.
For 5.
Why not? Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. And that is not free for me, surprisingly. But I will spend 1, 2, 3 for that card. Oh, does that give you nothing I mind giving you? Okay. That's going to have me go twice, which lets me get rid of one of your towers.
Yep.
I'm going to go with this one. And I also get to place a unit anywhere I want. Which I'm probably just going to use it to delete one of yours. Let's delete you. And that's my turn.
Yep.
You can pick up that ent, and then if that other wizard's somewhere.
Nope, we already deleted the other wizard.
Oh, you did? Oh, never mind. Look how much I'm paying attention.
Yeah,
I'll blame my age.
2, 3. Yeah, no, there is no... Green card is not win condition. What happens? What happens if we run out of cards?
It's whoever has the most majority at the time.
Okay, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you're doing okay there. It can't happen that way. You can't get to the end of an act, and that's the tiebreaker at the end.
I will take this card just to put. If I don't have units left, if I draw a red card, can I remove them from the map? If I'm out of people in supply.
I don't know.
Because then that matters. Like, I might need to just delete this one instead of take it.
That I'm not 100% sure on. We'll just have to make a judgment call. Unless anybody knows is watching. I don't know if we have anybody watching.
I'll just delete it.
Okay.
For 3.
Perfect.
Like, it would be nice to shore up Rohan, but...
The question is if you are out of units,
can you still place from off the board?
Yeah. It's back to me. Nobody wants you, Ent. I'm sorry, you're not high value. Unless there's another Ent out there, I guess you
low
can
value
pull.
Ent. The other Ent is probably underneath it.
It could be one of the discards too, because there's always 3 that are discarded. I guess. Yeah, I'll take this one, delete 2 of your coins, and we're going to delete that guy as well. Back to you.
I will take the Ent just in case.
Yep, because there could be an Ent in here.
No, both movement.
No, I like both of those. I have a book. I have a gauntlet. I don't have a heart. So it's going to cost me 2. Watch me get... delete a coin, please. Oh, cool, got it.
Same thing with coins. So if like you run out of coins in the pool,
you just don't get them.
There's a finite amount.
Cool. Closed economy. Love it. This is gonna come down to the wire.
Yeah. So it's gonna be most controlled.
I will.
Most presence or.
Most regions. The player who is present in the most regions of Middle Earth. In case of a tie, shared victory. So we are currently 4-4.
Let's see.
It's gonna. Yeah, this is gonna be.
Sorry, now I've got to do math.
No, it's okay. That one of those cards is less good for you. You would just delete. You could delete me from that area, but I'd still have my tower.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's me 5.
So we're not going to get a quest of the ring.
Then
it's really coming down just the area
you're
control
gonna
of the game.
It's gonna be 5 to 4. Then you can swing that to be 5 to 4, and then
it's much closer than our other
swing
games.
it.
It makes me feel better, anyways.
Or you can swing that to be 5 to 4 that way. I think I got you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take this one.
Yep.
For a coin.
Yep.
And then
I lose a coin.
You do lose a coin? Yes.
Yep.
I'm
You
going
can delete
to
a unit.
delete one of these.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna do a movement.
Uh-huh.
The movement matters. Because movement doesn't matter. I'm gonna do one over here.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
And if I counted right, you can't win?
Well, I think so.
You can...
Because I can't do that. Can't afford anything.
Oh, you can't afford anything.
Yeah, so I
oh
took
my
this.
gosh.
So it's just
Oh, you
6.
have okay.
And then you
My bad. And then I take
that one.
Mordor.
Yeah. And that's game.
I didn't even realize you couldn't afford anything. I assumed
No,
you
I
could
was
have bought
broke.
either of those.
Now I was broke by the end.
Tragic. Hey, you know, that's
But that is our first game so far. Looking over to off camera, if we're do we want to take a break to reset this, or are we gonna go to Castle?
How long do you think Castle's gonna take?
About 30 minutes, probably again, 30, 40 minutes.
We're 40 minutes in.
Okay.
So I kind of think you playing Castle twice would be interesting.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. So we're going to take a short break to set up for Castle Nightingale, which is, again, similar designer, same designer, same artist, and it's going to be another head-to-head. So see you in just a few. And welcome back. And we are here with our second two-player only game, head-to-head day here on Tabletop Plays. And we are now transitioning into Castle Nightingale. This is actually a new game from this year, but also has Bruno Cathala. There's a second, I'm going to butcher the name, Fraley and J. Fraley? E. Fraley? I apologize in advance. I did not get that right. But this is another game with vintage retreat art. And instead of being in the gorgeous setting of Middle-earth, we are now in a feudal, vaguely Japanese castle here, where one of us will be playing a adorable red panda samurai, and the other these menacing 3 little kitty cat ninjas. This is there was some asymmetry in the last game. This is an entirely asymmetrical game. So meaning that we are doing entirely different activities, and the play style is very different, although we have some shared mechanics. Said another way, this is for one player, is a hidden movement game. So I will be playing the ninjas, who, as no surprise, are the hidden movement characters. So I will be representing my movement through these little cute tokens, and I'll talk through my turns as I do it. I am trying to steal 5 valuables that are hidden in these little faces on the underside of these tokens. There's gold figures that I'm trying to steal. If I can get 3 of them at the end of a phase, but then I will, if I can get 5 of them at the end of a phase, I will win the game. Where the samurai is trying to discover the ninjas through a system, the Nightingales, which are the little tiles of the board, and having me make noise. If I make noise in the game, the Nightingales will sing, so the floorboards make noise. I will reveal my ninjas on a space where they were discovered, and the samurai will try to get to me to send me back to the farm upstate. The ninja farm upstate. So a lot of the game is through card play. We both have one shared mechanic. We have a deck of cards. We'll have a hand of 3 cards. We're playing 1 card per round, face down simultaneously. The samurai also places a Nightingale tile, and that will determine which color on the board. You see there's all these different pretty colors here. Which color of tile is kind of squeaky for the round, right? They makes the noise, and if the ninjas step on that tile, the samurai will reveal it, and that's where the ninjas get caught. We also, in addition to our cards that we will play that determine our movement and special actions we get to take every round, we also can get these tools. What are they called? Equipment. These different equipment. They give us little rule-breaking things to do throughout the game. How move differently, cause something bad to happen to the other player. Other things I wanted to touch on. Oh, another way that the ninjas can get caught is if the samurai manages to close all of the little hatches here. This is how I will actually be entering as the ninja into the castle. If those are all covered at the end of turn, one of the ninjas will be caught. It'll go over to the samurai. I have less ninjas. And then we'll have to open up some new spots on the board. That pretty much covers most of what's going to be happening. We'll talk through things as we're doing it, with how we're breaking rules. That's essentially it. Any questions?
No. You missed an opportunity to hit Castle Nightingale. because we've got cats involved. But otherwise,
There we
I thought
go.
it was pretty good.
Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Favorite cat puns? Put them in the comments, please. So those are the 2 victory checks, either 5 vases or 3 upstate ninjas. So those are the ways that this game will be determined.
Upstate Ninjas sounds
Yeah.
like the name to an absolutely awful rap group. I can imagine that
Yeah.
being awful.
So it really was it's an off-brand Dreamcast game. So from the late 90s. What's a Dreamcast? Anyways, we're going to play some Castle Nightingales. We both are going to choose a card simultaneously.
And I choose my little floorboard
And then
thing.
you, in secret, place a floorboard, a Nightingale. I'm sure I've forgotten to mention something, but we'll probably cover it in the... Oh, one thing. We move differently. When the ninja moves, it moves they move orthogonally. I'll represent it on my turn when I go, which will be just in a second. But the samurai, while is slower in movement cards, the samurai gets to move from color to color. So it is, in that way, kind of faster and interesting, but it's also limited in how the samurai can move.
Yes.
So the ninja always goes first.
We do flip simultaneously, though, right?
Yeah, because
You get to see what my card is when
I-
you're taking your card.
no, I think you flip yours
After.
after I go, I believe. Because I don't want to know like how far you are or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's So the ninja goes first. So what this means is I get to look at 2. I don't know if I always want to say vase or vase because it didn't. If there's valuables in it, maybe they are vases.
Is there a difference?
There is, and it's in value. So
Are you really?
Vase
Is
is
that
like
real?
like the cheaper version of a vase is like a very valuable. So
This is one that I refuse to believe, actually. I don't care if you're
fair
right.
enough.
That's
fair
bad.
enough. I can look at 2. All right. Okay. We are. I can move 4 now, and the way the ninja moves is I reveal which door I'm coming out of.
Interesting.
And then I place these one at a time. I have to take my full movement, which is 4. I think this is what I want to do. I'm going to go green. Still good?
Safe for now.
I'm going to go green again.
Safe.
Green. Green.
Wow.
Okay, and then I didn't trigger anything, so I get to remove my ninja. And now, technically speaking, I am in all of those places right now. So that when the samurai is trying to discover me, I'm in all 4 of those spaces.
Mm-hmm. And then my turn.
And then, then you can reveal the floorboard. What was the floorboard?
It
for the
was
round?
red.
Oh, I see orange, but I guess maybe I'm colorblind.
I mean,
Sound off in the chat.
is this red or orange? Is Scott colorblind?
It's a horrible way to find out. Middle of the street. Oh God. I mean, I always love that idea too. Like do we even see the color the same way? Like, exactly.
Oh yeah, no. I think that's wild and interesting.
Look at what I have.
So I get 1 move, and I'm thinking about.
So you go to orange. You could
I
go to.
I could go to any of these orange. I could go to any of these orange. I could go up to these yellow.
Yeah. You could really jump around.
I'm going to down here
Love it.
to these orange, and then I'm gonna close a thing,
Because that's what you can close a hatch. Mhm.
and I can close any one or one next, like in the same tile as me, or
I believe any hatch should
okay,
say.
Yeah.
But...
yep, just a on a
Yep.
token. So I'm gonna place one.
Also, when the samurai walks over a hatch with the movement, which you could also do that too if you wanted to instead, because you were in the blue, right?
Yeah. Oh,
You could also just step onto that, and that would close that hatch. So it's another technique is to while you're closing them with cards, you can also be stepping on them and closing.
Okay,
them
then
too.
yeah, actually, absolutely. I forgot that was a mechanic.
Yep.
Cool. Fantastic. We will close.
The suspense is killing me.
We'll close this hatch over here.
Look at that, closing up shop everywhere. And that ends a round. So we cards get discarded. This Nightingale stays out for a round. So I know as the and I actually get my vase that I collected.
Yes.
So this for next round, anyways. I know orange is safe. We draw another card back up to 3, and we choose our next card. And you will choose another Nightingale tile to place down.
Yes. Which during the programming phase, I'm going to use my equipment to grab the tile I just put down and put it back into my hand.
Exciting stuff.
Yep. Lots of thinking, but I like this one quite a bit.
Yeah, I'll try to keep it interesting, not just listen to us look at cards. Yeah, we're Muppets.
Very fun.
Okay. Pretty sneaky kitty cats. If you can see, I don't know if you can see the little 3 different sculpts for the cats, which I love that as well. The components and everything for the game is I think it's fantastic. And this is a very lazy thing, but I appreciated that everything was pre-punched and it's already in the box the way it comes. There's not a lot of you open it up and you just play the game.
Really?
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised everything was pre-punched.
That's neat. I'm going to
Things that excite me as a board gamer.
I'm gonna remember how I'm gonna read this thing real quick and then remember how my cards work.
You're good. It's the only reason why, Heather, I wish for this one I had like a little small camera over here so I can like be showing what I have. Do I actually have vases or not? It'll be a surprise for everyone. Because I should mention, while you're determining your card, of the 8 vases, 2 of them are blank. So there's a bit of a gamble. That's why we're checking to see what's in there.
Yes. Good.
Okay. So I reveal my card. I'm only moving 2.
Okay.
And I'll take my chances. I'm going to go, so I replace one of these with myself. That does not count as part of my movement, so if it was green, I'd be fine. I love the little, I don't know if that's showing up well on camera or not, but the little paw prints, adorable ninja paw prints. I'm going to try pink. We don't have pink.
You're good.
That's a lot of dip. Okay. That is me. What was the tile?
Yellow.
Ooh, okay. You have 2 movement, and you can switch the place of an empty and a closed.
Yes. Move over here.
Yep.
Move over
That's
here.
Terrifying. I don't like that at all.
And then we're going to switch the place of a closed one.
Yeah, correct.
Is that already?
Yipe. Yeah.
That's a turn.
Cards get discarded.
You get to keep your card. Or your vase.
I do. I did not get caught. Draw a new card. And I do not like... Oh, and I actually should not be there. I messed that up. So those should be kitty cats. Paw prints.
Yes. It's not like there was...
Nothing exciting happened that turn.
You're not very far.
Yeah. We have to start over. Sorry, Heather. Ugh, I don't like any of these.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Same.
Really? Okay, go for it.
Okay, let's draw a new piece of equipment.
Yes.
Oh. What does that one do again? So we have these. I will say again, I love any game. You give me a nice little
Reference card.
reference card. Not everybody. The one that really drives me nuts is when they give you less reference cards than the player count.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like that happens in games. I'm like, it's a 4-player game, or up to 4, and it's like, here's 2. I'm like, that's stupid.
I remember trying to get my friends to learn Mahjong, and I handmade and printed out reference cards for my
Nice.
Mahjong tiles.
That's amazing.
It was like, here's all of the different, like, the ways you can score, but also, here's if you don't read Japanese.
Yeah.
Here's what the tiles say.
Nice. I am... going to spend an equipment. And this one lets me take 3 random ones. So just, if you don't mind splaying that out for me. 1, 2, 3. I can look at them. That's good news. So it's not all the information, but I know something. Ooh. I don't like that. Okay, at all.
Good luck.
Yeah. All right, we're good. Devious laughter.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I cracked my knuckles directly into the mic, I think. Just Heather gave me the most upset look I've ever seen in my life from another human being. Slander?
1,
You're safe.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, where am I doing that? Oh, because that was there. I just moved it out of the way. I just don't know what I'm doing.
So if I get on any of those spaces, I catch you?
No, you just eliminate the spot.
Eliminate
that's
the
there.
spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to be on a meeple on the board for you to basically catch me. I said meeple. It's not. A
Oh,
meeple,
you need
it's
to
a
have been
miniature.
revealed.
Yes.
Yes.
I just knew yellow was safe.
Which was on green.
I had a feeling it was green.
Yeah, you would have been right.
It's almost like I had tons of information.
Almost like. I'm gonna get to move 3. We're gonna move.
So you could so one of the reasons why you may want to move into my pause is it limits my starting space because what it does it gets rid of it, so I can't start in that space in my next turn. If that makes sense.
I'm gonna move 1.
Yeah, so I can't start there now, which is a good one to choose.
And I close this.
Yes, also for that.
Then we're gonna move.
That was 2.
Yep.
Orange to door. Yeah, you have one more move, right?
That was 2.
Right where
It
you?
was 1
I thought you were on the door. over
from.
here.
Oh, I was on the door. You're right. That was 2. So then 3. Okay, good. I was like, because I don't know what I would do with an extra move. Thank you. Makes that decision a lot easier.
Can't do a lot, but I can add.
That's crazy. I can't do that.
So I missed the memo that we should be cracking our knuckles in the microphone, Heather. Or... No.
My typewriter bones.
That's my favorite ska band, Typewriter Bones.
Can I sit on a pot?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's say no for now. I'll check afterwards.
Then I'll hang out over here.
As much as I'm sure you would love for me to sit and read a rule book in front of you. I know most of the rules, but it hasn't. While you're taking your turn.
Well, that's it. That's my turn. Oh, I get an equipment token. That's it.
Cool. And have Heather look it up for us.
What am I looking up?
Can the samurai
Stand on a
stay on
vase.
Vase, whatever. So we discard our card and we draw a new
This
card.
back.
Green is now safe. I don't like where I'm at right now. I'm in a tough spot. So one tough kitty spot here. Ooh, how do we want to do this? What's also difficult is I'm about to get caught regardless because you have almost closed everything up.
Yep. Oh, you're in a very tough spot. You're. So, okay, question. If
Yeah.
I catch you,
Yeah.
if I catch
I
you,
lose a life basically.
but the things don't open back up. Do we stay?
Yeah,
at this?
yeah, they will.
Okay.
You will remove 1 from each tile.
Okay.
So there'll still be 4, but you'll have to open up 1 on each tile.
Okay.
So yeah, you can never completely shut me out. Yeah.
But like the progress that I've made towards this resets when I catch you.
Yes, like you'll go after the round of catching me. You'll go back to each one of these areas,
And
so
remove one.
and remove 1 of the 2.
Understandable. So then, in that case, do that one. Okay.
Okay. All right. We're good to go.
Yes.
All right. We don't have to reveal yet, but This is going to hurt as well as help, but because I'm going to then go here.
Mhm.
Move all my little paws off the board. And then we're going to go.
And this doesn't activate if you start on a
No,
space.
it's if I move on to it. Yeah. 1.
I wonder where he's gonna go.
Yeah, I know. 2, 3.
It was not red. It was not yellow or green.
What's that?
It was not yellow or green. You're fine.
Okay.
Or it wasn't hatch or green.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it? Was it yellow?
It's
Oh.
red. I was bluffing.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I'm not giving a straight answer.
Okay, that's fine.
I've seen more say yes, but the one that says no makes sense because if there's one boss left,
Yeah, it would be like blocking it. Yeah. I would say it makes sense that they can't stay on them.
okay.
Plus, who can stand on a vase? Not a samurai.
Well, he's like haunched over.
If it was the cat, I'd say yes, but a panda would just knock it over. A red
well,
panda.
because I think you're supposed to move them, aren't you?
You can move them as the samurai. There's cards that let them do it.
1, and then we'll move 2 back to red.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'll take another equipment.
All right, and that is draw new cards.
Yup.
The game continues.
The legend continues. Sneaky little ninja.
Mm-hmm.
What's this other thing I drew? Oh, well. No, I'll save this for later. That's really
Okay.
funny. That's really funny. Go for it.
Yeah. So I draw an equipment.
Un équipement.
I like that. That is good news.
Good news.
to have some equipment. Pretty sure you're gonna grab me here, but only one way to find out. Not starting there.
Really?
Well. You know what?
You can never trust the mind games.
Fortune favors the bold. I
Okay.
am gonna start over there. Check it, guys. This is gonna be fun.
Ready?
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens here. I am going to really take a chance here. I'm gonna spend this equipment to hop over you. I'm actually gonna use this side. Lets me jump over.
Mm-hmm.
Land here.
Oh, interesting. You can jump over at a corner?
I don't know if that's. I can check. I don't know. I thought you could skip a space, but I don't know if it has to be exact. But
Okay.
while we're looking that up,
Is there another thing I can look through?
no, just seeing if the ninja can, when they jump over,
When I was
discard
playing.
one of their equipment tokens in their possession without revealing it to jump. They can jump one square before continuing to place this jump. Like all movements cannot be made diagonally.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
like
all
that's still
movements-
orthogonal. Oh,
No.
that would be 2 spaces. No, it's not 2 spaces. It's just
No,
jumping
it's
over-
just one.
Okay. All right.
From looking at the token, it doesn't look like that, but I can see.
Yeah. If
Okay.
I'm wrong, let me know in the chat. So I get an asterisk.
I'll be
on this one.
vindicated.
I mean, I have to use the movement anyways, actually. So, and I'll go through the yellow. So if it's yellow,
Yep.
That's what I was worried about. But what I'm gonna do is spend call traps, which negate your movement this turn. You just get your action.
Really?
Yes.
This is very interesting. Okay.
So then I didn't spend this one.
So you
So-
didn't spend that one? What do you mean?
I didn't do the hop. I'm just doing the caltrops because I couldn't. I decided to move yellow instead of
Okay.
jumping.
Okay. Okay.
So you just get to close a hatch, which will catch me anyways.
Yes.
So he gets removed. I remove all my footprints. I don't have any footprints on the map.
Important actually. When the floor saying though, broken vase. I'm discarding one of your vases.
Okay.
Without looking at them, this vase is permanently lost, so it's random.
Okay. back to reality.
Oops, there goes gravity.
There you go. Thank you.
Woo!
Oh, and then now you have to remove one of the trapdoors from each area.
Yes. We'll do this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one. This one.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with that. And then you choose your new Nightingale tile.
What am I doing here?
So we got really into it there for a second. I don't know if you could tell. Have any ninja facts or no?
They're nope.
Nope.
They're not a property I'm very interested in.
That's fair. I feel like they were at their zenith in like the 90s, and it's kind of dropped off a little bit.
They're one of the classes in Final Fantasy ? Is that what I got?
Panda fact.
You have a panda fact. Red panda or panda
They're
fact?
They
Because regular
have
pandas, they are terrible. They're useless. So I'm making that opinion.
Much
now.
like
That's
me.
The official opinion of Tabletop Plays that pandas are useless.
As someone who else is terrible and useless.
What's your panda fact?
Red pandas really like apples.
They like apples.
Really?
Okay.
Also like me.
It's me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Remove
Ooh.
one and cha.
Ha-cha.
That's a ninja fight move.
That is, fight move is crazy.
Yeah.
Ha-cha.
You heard it here first. You caught one of these guys, right? Officially happened. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's Red Ninja's main food group is kitty cats.
Red panda.
Yeah. 1,
Kitty ninja.
2, 3. Blue.
Nope.
Okay. That's sad. Off the board.
It was red.
Chaos. Absolute chaos.
What?
I don't know.
And then I'm gonna move 2 and look at some pots. So I guess I moved
you
2
get
first.
to look at them and then move 2 of them. Yeah. And I believe you have to move them to your
To my
area.
tile.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna 1 close this up,
Yep.
and then we're gonna 2 over here.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm gonna 2 to over here.
Got it.
And then we'll look at some pots.
Here come the mind games. Before there was the shell game, there was the little known Vase game.
This one too. Understandable. I'm gonna assume you've got 2 duds in your in your hands. To be honest.
That's not kind. It's supposed to be a friendly samurai.
But over there on pink.
Okay.
I haven't gotten a chance to use the pink tile yet.
That's called a bluff.
Is that called a bluff?
I don't know. I just work here. I don't know what he does to me. Okay.
Did you know occasionally I tell the truth? It's crazy.
Lies. If there's anything I know that I've learned in my tenure here on Tabletop Plays, is trust nothing that you say.
You know, I think that's fair.
Because I'm always honest. Always. Most honest player. I'm known for that. My
Call
honesty.
me most the way I'm an honest player? Question mark?
Yes.
I
I do have to say I'm really loving the card art here from Vincent Dutrait. It's very fun.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty game. Both pretty games, both fun games. I've been
Yeah.
enjoying it quite a lot.
Yeah, great. As we said, like these are head-to-head games. Great if you're just getting into the hobby. Maybe you're looking for something that's a little more snappy. This is rather than having to learn some big, deep game. This is just you set it up in 3 minutes and you're playing. Okay, so I get to look at a vase and then move 3. So I'm over here, Scott. I can look at any vase. I'm going to look at, let's look at this one. Okay. Sure. We're going to go here.
Scott learns that I'm a clairvoyant through looking at that single vase.
Yeah, you have clairvoyance powers, but they only work for vases, not vases, just vases, by the way. It's a very specific skill set. It did not appear in any of the X-Men movies.
You're safe. You're safe. That's 3.
Yep.
That'll put you in a very awkward position for next
It
turn.
will. It certainly will. I don't think there's another way to cut that, though. So we're just going to live with that. You still have to catch me with the evidence. So you're pretty far away, which I'm not mad at.
Okay. It was blue.
Ooh. And you are hauling for... yeah.
Move 3.
And bring that one over
1.
to you. See, now it's less precarious because now you're just being a jerk and bringing that vase over there.
2.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to bring it all the way over to you, right? Betrayed.
Which I got to look at as well. Whoa, it's crazy.
Uh-huh.
There's a couple of thoughts. There are thoughts running through my head.
Are they about vases and gold statues?
Not really. They're kind of more about colors. Throw it over here in the corner. This is where I keep my valuables.
I was going to say, like, yes. Panda facts, they also like to hoard vases into corners of rooms, but just getting grumbles from Heather. I don't know what.
Okay.
I didn't. My tenure at the zoo did not last long. Oh, ooh, that's spicy. I like that. I like that a little much. We're gonna do that instead.
I think I'm gonna hit you. What did I draw? What did I draw?
I don't know. You won't tell me
That's true. I have been.
because you're selfish.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna what?
You have a chance to redo your action card because this is before you choose your action card. Remove some steppies.
Okay. Don't like that.
You hear that, chat? He doesn't like me.
Like I said in the Lord of the Rings, like right now we're not friends. We're not friends right now.
Right now.
This is after the game, sure, but right now we are mortal enemies. It'd be cooler if we were immortal enemies.
You know, true. See, this messes me up though if I do this. Or no, it's 1 from everyone. So I've got time. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Fortune favors the bold.
What?
It's a swap.
Oh no, sorry, it's a swap, right?
It's a swap.
Whatever, it goes over here. I don't care, because we're just going crazy now. We're just living bold.
Yep. Go for it.
What, I gotta move 5. Ooh, no, don't like that.
Squeak.
1. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be one of those. So I'm there, but then I'm gonna do this. Move you 2 colors away. Not that kitty. And then over here.
Huh?
Move you 2 colors. You were pink.
Oh,
so
okay.
Green, blue.
Green, blue. Okay. I'm
'Cause-
gonna move 4. 1, 2,
oof,
3,
got me.
4.
Okay.
And I
Not
get
looking
to
good. Yep.
shut this.
All right. So we are going to go into overtime because we're shuffling our cards here.
Yes. So, okay, this is what I was asking about before. Do I now remove 1 from everything or no?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So then I neglected doing this earlier, the catching you and then
Yeah.
leaving 1 open to then
Yeah.
double do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell, Scott.
Yep. We've got jackets. Ooh, I don't want to do this.
I love these sorts of like bluffing hidden information
Oh,
games. And I think this is a super fun mechanic for it.
Well, and I mean, honestly, so he partners with a lot of different designers, but I feel like it's very Bruno Cathala. Like, he has got a lot of other ones that are fun, like Raptor is good for its simultaneous play. Wow, aggressive! So aggressive. I'm just going to play all the cards at once.
Do you have any equipment currently?
No.
Okay.
Because made me use it.
I didn't make you do anything.
That's not true. But yeah, so he's got a lot of other. He does these head-to-head games really well, and some of his big games, if you like his like kind of his mind games, like his bigger ones, like Cyclades. So it's really.
I'd love to try him. Yeah. I've loved everything from this designer so far.
Okay, I'm gonna draw an equipment.
Equipment time.
Oh, that's what I wanted. Okay.
Okay.
Now, how do I want to spend it? That's no bueno.
We are at a point where the adrenaline is soaring through my body right now.
Well,
as Scott gets to make a single mistake.
Yeah, I know, right? We're gonna start here.
Wise, right behind the full unavoidable green line.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna go. I have to move 5. Yeah, we're gonna go green. 1.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. It's pink.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
1. 2. And I get equipment.
Okay. Discard. I'm gonna draw. Back to 3. Ooh. Good pull.
It's massive.
There we go. And the saga continues. How do we want to do this? Yep.
I think that's the only way I lose.
I mean, there's only one way you lose is if I get 2 more vases.
Mm-hmm.
Which is unlikely.
You play to your lose condition no matter what.
That's true. I mean, just saying truths.
I try.
Okay. Pew! And then I get to move 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go from here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go blue.
You're good?
Cool. And then plot twist. Oh, sorry, I'm actually here. And then I'm going to use my little kitty cat claws here to go all the way over here. How do we want to do this? We're going to go here. Yellow.
Okay. You're good.
Okay. I still got movement. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Good?
Yep, you're good.
Well, until you come and beat me up. Oh, you didn't do your card.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'm.
Yeah.
We're gonna go 1, 2, and then block up.
Good. Oof, that's close. But that's game. So that is Castle Nightingale, first playthrough. We'll see if we're going to do a second one to reset. But yeah, that's 5.
The climb over the wall is so tough.
Oh yeah, I've been terrifyingly, because you've had me on the ropes. That's why I've been literally prioritizing these. I've been digging to get to it. the whole time because I was like, I need some way to get around your shutdown on the map here.
Can I see the ninja cards again?
Yep.
Oh, good game.
Yeah. Who do you want to call?
We'll do another round.
Okay.
Yes.
Do another one. Okay.
And then I think it'd be smart to walk through like the setup.
Okay. Cool.
Sure.
Yeah, we can do that. So we're gonna reset. We'll do a quick. We won't move the center one so we don't mess up the camera. But let's change these out too, or just rotate them or something, just to give some different.
I was wondering if you could do that. So
Yeah.
it's nice to-
Oh yeah. They're. Are they double sided? They are double sided. Yeah, you can do all sorts of
That's so cool.
That's
shenanigans.
a lot of replayability.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you can't like memorize the map. I hate that green.
Well, I assume we're
do-
flipping.
Yeah, do you want to flip them too? Because that is.
Or I assume we're swapping.
We
who
are,
we're
but like
playing.
I hate it for you too. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, that's the 3 side. That's right. If you want more locations,
That's cool. No, I don't mind.
let's do this. This is good. That's just a lot of green. Dear Lord. So we just change decks. So yeah, that's a great thing about the game. You can just reset it. Here's your equipment. Here's my doors. Bless you. Next time, can you do it right in the microphone though?
No,
So we
I
Stink eye from Heather.
be proud of me. Be proud of me. I realized it was happening.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
So we don't get confused. Turn that around, and there you go. That's a look how quick we set that up. That was amazing.
Yeah.
So a couple things that I don't think we actually covered the first time is the samurai covers up 2 spots, and then the samurai gets placed on the board. Loving that green. I'm gonna randomize the. So something adorable. I don't think we showed it last time, and I'll try to show it at the end of the game if I remember. Is the empty vases have little fish bones in it, like classic cartoony cat fish bones.
That's fun.
It is fun. We have fun.
Show this camera if you want.
I know, but then I just placed them out, and then you would know.
Before the end of the game.
Yeah.
So the thing is, throughout the course of the game, I'm gonna pick up a couple of vases and then start showing them to the camera just to like Scott out.
Close your eyes, Scott. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's the monitor.
Got my Nightingale down, draw my hand, and we are ready to go.
I'm sorry. You just almost made me choke because before we went live today, you were like, I always look at the monitor. And then now you're just like, oh yeah, there's a monitor.
Look, there's this giant screen that Scott could be like, don't tell Scott, but I just
See,
got it.
the thing is, I keep forgetting that the other people here are people too.
I'm not real. This is all part of your imagination. This is a simulation.
Can't wait for therapy tomorrow.
You're like, could this
Good
be a
to
more
hash all
interesting
this.
simulation? Okay.
Cut this all out.
Done. Look at that. Aggressive.
I start with an equipment, right? We both start with an equipment.
Yes. Thank you. I did not draw one. Sick. He's just so smug, this red panda. Like, he's just so smug. I don't know. Where does he get off? That's what I want to know.
There's no super easy way to do what I want to do. That's fine.
The trick is to steal the vases.
Quite a trick. Quite a trick. Well, dude.
You gotta like just choose chaos, just start playing random cards and react to it. I will ask while we're waiting on not my analysis paralysis, but
Sorry, no,
somebody's
I
analysis paralysis.
lost a game, so
somebody
now
in
I
the
need to
room
win.
that I won't say who. But if there's we have other 2-player game series or other episodes that we'll be doing. If there are certain 2-player games you would like to see, make sure to comment those as well. And in case I forget to say it at any other time during the stream as well, we have other content you can watch. And if you're enjoying this or content like this, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel.
Good call.
Thanks. I'm learning because I am quite the Luddite. So
I'm not. I refuse to learn. Okay. It's my turn?
I'm still fascinated by the light bulb. Yes.
Oh, in general. Like as a concept. I see,
for sure.
I see.
100%.
Okay. I'm going to start out. Do I start out with a ninja placed or no? I start out with a paw print.
You'll place a ninja on a open trapdoor.
Thank you.
And then you'll place your little kitty cat paws. You have to place 4 of them because you played a 4. Branching out from there, orthogonally, a word that you use never in your life until you become a board gamer, and then you say orthogonally all the time.
It's true. It's true.
It's like I never used asymmetrical or orthogonal that much until I got into the hobby.
Okay, tragically, I do use asymmetrical in my day-to-day life frequently.
Fair enough. Any other buzzwords in the hobby that I...
There's an amount of looking in the mirror that deals damage to you. We're going to start over here.
Well, everyone's asymmetrical, right?
I'm remembering how to play the
Yeah, you'll get. I did it like 4 times myself, so you're fine.
2.
Yep. So, and then you have to move. Oh, hang on. We got you the first time. I'm bad.
Okay.
It's almost like I was not playing the samurai, and so you're right there. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So that little creaky creak, and then it's me. But fortunately for you, it's only a 1 movement. So we are going to actually just go here and be a real jerk.
How dare you?
Close that down, and then we're going to close the one behind you like that.
Okay.
Draw a card, and we do this dance again. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
BB.
Just be.
Just be.
Okay. We like that. We like to see it.
Okay. We're going to go.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Look at 2 vases.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to show the chat now. We need bigger reactions. So
Interesting.
Give Heather some freeze frames here.
Interesting. 1.
Pink is safe. No. The 3 more to go.
Yeah. Come back.
Oh, you can't. I don't think you can double back to where you started.
You can't.
I don't. I could be wrong, but let me double check. The ninja determine the space at the starting point of their movement. The silhouette of the ninja briefly reveals itself. Blah blah. Neither a footprint nor a ninja figure is on the board. So you're on the board. It's already on the board. If the ninja figure is not on the board, it means that the ninja was spotted. Well, that doesn't help me.
I'm going to believe you because it makes sense that you can't move back and forth.
Yeah.
But I'm like, not being able to move back through my starting space is annoying.
Yep.
You know what? Then, why not? Move 1.
Yeah, can't retrace steps.
2.
That makes sense.
Or yellow?
Yellow is a...
Your turn.
Okay. I can move 1. Look at it and move it. I'm going to do that. Love that for us. Then 1, 2, 3.
Got
Kitty souffle. Okay. Cool. So that is discard. Pink is no longer safe. Yellow is safe. And draw a card.
Look, is it going fantastic?
It's only 1 cat. You You've got 3 lives because apparently you are a weaker cat.
I'm 1/3 of a cat.
Yeah. I mean, but you're 2/3 ninja, which is really cool. So,
2/3 ninja.
we think we're funny. However, Heather's writing up our termination letters right now off camera. It's weird that she's laughing through it. They're laughing through it.
So, the jumping over a space, that does not count towards the move that
Correct.
I spend.
Yeah. So it's a way to kind of like get ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good feeling about that. Any good ninja facts, Heather? Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Everyone's got one of those, right?
I feel like I'm a little young for the Ninja Turtles, to be completely honest.
I'm a little old for them, to be
My
fair. But it hasn't stopped me before.
My sister's favorite was Michelangelo. She liked Michelangelo.
That seems like the safe pick. Yeah. That tracks.
And then I'm going to
Little
spend...
fly caught my web.
I'm going to
I
spend
do have one.
this.
Oh, ooh, what's a ninja fact coming up from Heather?
Okay,
Green.
let me get a microphone on me.
If I get hit by green, I'm going to lose my mind.
You're good.
Okay. Pink.
No. No, you're good.
And then I get the phases.
Mm-hmm. Where did you start from?
I used an equipment to jump.
Got it. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I did a little
What was your
maneuver.
fact? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm getting a microphone on me.
Oh.
Heather's getting mic'd up to talk
Hello.
about the Ninja Turtles.
No, it's an... Okay. So. Though, you know how we view ninjas now and what they're wearing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That actually comes from kabuki theater.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't used to run around in like black or like actually it was, I believe it was usually dark blue, but they didn't used to run around and look like that. What happened is that in kabuki theater, this like stagehands and everything, it's what they would wear.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was a really popular, I forgot what it's called, but there was a really popular show in which the stagehands ended up being ninjas.
Oh, okay. And that's where that came from?
Yeah, and so
Okay.
then that became like the common, like what we look
Yeah.
at for like ninjas and stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is like very similar to like the motifs of like witches
Yeah.
are from like when women were the first brewers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, I've got some rules questions for you. I'm sorry,
Sure.
but I've got a board game that I'm losing.
What?
The question: if you land on any of my little kitty paw prints,
Yeah, just
you
get
catch a
rid of
cat.
it. I don't catch him. I just
You only catch me if I'm alive.
if you're the minis on the board. and
If I squeak.
Yeah.
Understandable. Oh, then I'm not worried at all. Okay.
Oh, actually. No, I'm feeling good about that.
But yeah.
It's like, yeah, I saw Bunraku, like a Bunraku show one time where it's like the Japanese puppet shows, and all the stagehands and that are also in the puppeteers are in black. Like head to toe,
Yeah.
you can't see them at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. It comes from that.
I'm
At least I'm
gonna
pretty sure.
spend equipment to draw
I never heard
from
that.
my
Actually,
discard.
I lived there briefly.
Oh, jealous.
Scott, I spent equipment to draw from my discard instead of.
Oh, okay, got it. Just trust my gut. Okay. So you'll replace your one of those with your.
Oh, yeah. Am I good?
You're good there. You're good there.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many was it to win?
5. I think you got it.
It was blue.
It was blue.
It was blue?
Yeah.
Why?
Y'all's practice game was crazy.
What? How do you
When
mean?
you were practicing, how you got all the pots in the corner, like all of them.
Yeah. 1. Oh. PM.
My
Yeah,
disc.
take your dirty kitty feet out of here.
Kitty disc.
Dirty Kitty Feet's my favorite punk band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Don't think, just act. It's
There's
my-
some
it's my
interesting
strategy
thoughts.
now. Just pressing the court here.
I'm all think, don't act. I mean, but that's the difference between a samurai and a ninja, right? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know anything. Don't listen to me.
You're really offending all of my samurai friends right now.
Is that true?
I don't know. They don't talk to me. I'm a ninja.
I feel like both think a lot.
The ninja finishes there.
So, like, ninjas are basically spies. Samurais are soldiers.
Yeah, well, it's also nobility too. Samurai are usually we're kind of like equivalent of like a nobility kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. It's fantastic.
it takes wealth to be able to afford armor and stuff like that.
I'm going to start on here. I'm going to go right
Well,
here.
Mm-hmm.
Blue is fine.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even intend for that.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
so traditionally, samurais didn't make a lot of money.
Yeah,
They were like paid in rice for a while, but then as like gunboat diplomacy happened and like the force, I guess, industrialization of Japan happened from other countries,
yeah,
samurais kind of stopped being the main way to be protected,
right.
and so then they became more kind of noble because they then started kind of lording over places and collecting money that way,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly from my Japanese history class.
We've had an interesting thought going on right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, just
That's
in general.
Not enough samurai board games because there's plenty.
I do love how I have all the fun facts. This
Hey, you know what? Love it. I live for it.
well, this is like, I love different cultures,
Yeah.
and so like a lot of my extra classes in school when I had to take like a random humanities
Yeah.
was like anthropology, or like I took a Japanese
Okay.
culture class.
Well, Japan's interesting too because like with Japan and America in particular, because there's this interesting cultural. Oh, I had to get rid of one.
Yeah.
Random or
I believe it's a random.
okay, I'll just
Yeah, randomly discards.
tragic. But we had this interesting going back like hundreds of years, even like to colonial America, like this interesting like cultural like tennis match with them, like borrowing. That's why Japan is the most like Romanized, like their language is the closest to English of Asian languages.
Pink is fine.
Sorry, Heather, that was me.
I actually don't even think I heard that.
Thank you.
So I don't know if that's
He
the-
felt it, so.
Yeah.
And that might be game. If it's not, that's hilarious. But
It's not. Because I was bluffing earlier.
yeah,
Keeping you on your toes.
yeah. Cool.
You definitely know it's
Well, no, either you were gonna say it's game or it's
Do you win if you close all the hatches? Is that
I capture.
lose another life.
Yeah.
Of which I've got 2.
Interesting. I got 2 movement, so 1, 2. I'm gonna spend for one for an extra movement. 3, and that'll kill
Okay.
1, and then these go off the board too.
Close match.
Yep. Boom. Boom. And boom.
But is it a close match?
I mean, it is.
Where did you? You're over here, right?
Yeah. I was just because I was clearing, because I had to clear spaces for.
Can you?
Oh no, I wasn't there. No, I was there.
Yeah. Can you remove the one you're standing on?
I guess why wouldn't I? But that's fine. I'm good with that too. I'll check later, but I'll just choose a different option. Doesn't matter for me. Either way. Ah.
So it'd be really cool if I had the ability to look at a pot right now.
I mean,
Can you believe?
who doesn't want to look at a pot? It's just I don't get to look at enough pots in my life. It's I've got pot envy.
I just.
Aurelie. Yeah. Can you move your mic a little closer to you?
Scott hit the table so hard
It's all-
he knocked my mic away.
I was still not heard. Ninja.
What are you doing?
I'm just embracing my ninja character. Or actually, I'm the samurai right now. I just got
That is
distracted because
samurai.
there's so many cute little dead ninjas in front of me. Like you do.
Those poor kitty cats.
They never stood a chance.
I've got some real concerns. not gonna
Slice
lie.
and dice. I will say, bleeding that one equipment off me was very good for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that for me.
I was kind of saving it for my end game, and you took it away from me like a selfish kitty cat.
Selfish kitty cat. Okay. So, I love playing ninja because I take way longer to think than you. So it just means my turn always gets to go right away. 1, 2,
Yep.
3,
Oh, it's gonna be a game.
4,
Oh no, pink, gotcha.
5. I'm gonna use the smoke bomb.
So you stay, but
They place their figurine on the last square of their movement and remove all footprint discs, but
Got
I
it.
do get to finish my movement.
yeah.
So I do still get the pot.
I think it's yours, but I have to still get to you. I don't think I can. So I only get you if you. Yeah, I think you're fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's the pot's never yours until the end of the round, in case you get caught. But
Ah, I see.
but
So I
yeah.
collect the pot,
Yeah,
but
correct.
it is in the.
Yeah, but I think I went short on movement. Yeah, so I don't think I'm able to make it. 1, 2. Oh, one short because even if I did a +1,
Yeah.
that's as close as I can get.
There's 5.
Oof, close, nail biter. Little fishbone, as promised. If it ever comes into focus, a little further back, a little further back, a little further back, a little further back. Ah!
Back, down.
Yes. Ah, yes.
Like that. Yeah.
Perfect. Look at that. How fast we did that. Okay.
Heather
well,
notably took that thing away
Yeah.
from where I could look at it.
So that was Castle Nightingale. Again, new game from this year. This is really one of my standouts of the year. I'm really liking it. We really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed checking it out. It's widely available now. And again, in that perfect, I think, couples, friends playing 2-player nights. I think it's like a $35 game or something like that. It's perfect.
I spent a lot of time trying to find good 2-player games, and so it's been fun, like, talking to you, finding games that would be good for this stream and future streams if we do more 2-player games
Yeah.
like this. But it's nice to have, like, stuff that you can just break out when you only have one friend. For those of us who aren't swimming in friends,
Well, and I really feel like I mean, obviously I'm a heavy solo player, but like 2 is probably my most common play. Like I love to do big groups, but there's a lot more teach that can be intimidating for people. This is like, as a couple, as 2 friends, you can commit to the time and you find a couple that you really like and just get a bunch of them and done in one night. So hope you enjoyed this and check out more. Leave comments again, as we said, for other games you'd like us to see play here in our head-to-head series here. But make sure to also go ahead and if you like this, subscribe to the channel, like this video. And engagement's really key for us. So just what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see more of.
Bully me in the comments, etc.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitch.
Yes, follow us on Twitch as well. But this has been so much fun. Great playing together. Great playing with you. Till next time, this has been Tabletop Plays.